What's up people, Dazzles here, a week into August, and I thought I'd have a quick chat about some of the books that I'm hoping to get through this month, so let's get started. Currently I am reading The Build-Up Season by Megan Nicole. This one I kind of just stumbled across when I was out buying some books last week, because we'll get to those ones later on. But basically I was at a bookstore and there was a book launch and I was having a listen to the author talking and some people talking about the book, and I thought I would give it a go. So that one's going to be, well actually it's the one I'm currently reading. I'm about, not far through it for me, that far. I'm enjoying it so far, and more to come hopefully in a couple of... next week I'm hoping to do this one, despite the fact I'm trying to review in the order I'm read, but I'm like a few weeks behind and this one's new, so I'm gonna push it higher up my review list. So look forward to that one coming up soon. Next up, oldies but goodies, Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. I've not actually read these yet, but I really enjoy Alice, which is here by Kiri Callaghan, and they're inspired by this one, so I figured I might as well, I need to get to it, so that's hopefully going to happen this month as well. The next one is another one I picked up last week, same day I picked up The Build-Up Season. It is The Lies of Locke Lamora. This was recommended to me by a friend who was also the one who recommended the Mistborn series to me, and I loved that, so I really trust her opinion. So when I ran into her and she was like, hey, read this one, I'm like, yeah, okay, add it to the list. And that's how I managed to buy two books that I didn't mean to at a bookstore. The last of the physical copies that I have on me at the moment is Buried Heart by Kate Elliott. It is book 3 in the Court of Fives trilogy, and I am so excited to see how everything wraps up. So this is probably one of the books I'm most excited for this month, and we'll hopefully hear about it soon. The 14th Letter by Claire Evans. This is one that I'm doing for my sibling book club with my sister. I can't remember what it's about, but the cover really grabbed me, which is why I'm excited for it. And it sounded interesting, but off the top of my head, because I was a little bit of a lot of tired at the time. Yeah. The next one is Throne of Glass. It's the first book in the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. This one's been jumping out at me at bookstores for a while, so I'm figuring I'll finally get around to just picking it up and giving it a read, so hopefully that'll go well. By Mark Lawrence, The Prince of Thorns, the first book in the Broken Empire series. This one I just kind of saw a co-worker who also enjoys similar books to me was reading it, so I figured I would add it to my list. And finally, the only other book that I've currently got planned at the moment by Kim Harrison is The Good, the Bad and the Undead, which is the second book in the Hollows series. One that I'm a little in too deep, and I've only read the first book, but oh my god, I need to keep reading it. Also, I forgot to mention, I think Prisoner of Azkaban is on my list of things to read at the moment. I think it's the next Harry Potter book, yeah, because I just finished Chamber of Secrets last week. So that's my list of books that I'm planning on reading over the coming weeks, and now that I think about it, there's like 3 weeks left in August, and I was going to try and get through all of these in that time, but that might be a little bit of an ask, but I'm going to see how I go. What books are you planning on reading? I would love to hear about it and have more things being added to my to-be-read list at all times. Let me know either down in the comments below or on Twitter at Dazzles, where you can find me pretty much all of the time, mostly just trash posting really, but you know, it's good for the soul probably. That's all from me today. I will be back in a couple of days where we'll have a book review coming your way, and I hope everyone's having a great time, and I'll see you all then. Bye.